Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Wartales. Oh, these are boars. I really wanted to fight wolves. But welcome back to Wartales. I guess we're hopping right into a fight because they were right next to the tractor's place. But we're going to be jumping right into this fight, get some boar meat, which is going to be awesome, and see what we can do. I've never seen the dominant sow, so I'm kind of interested to see what they can do differently. So they have Savage Impalement, guaranteed critical hit if the target is already engaged with an ally, otherwise deal 7 to 9. 10 strength, 27 constitution, so they have a little bit of health, other than defensive blow. Alright, so a little bit more constitution, a little bit more strength. So they're more like if to charge at people who are already engaged. Good to know if I wanted to have them as a ally, because once again you can have boars as ally for your archers, things like that. I am interested in having animal companions, but I don't know, because once again that is a thing of who I do not want hackered over there. I need an archer at level 5. Like a normal archer, not a brigand archer or anything like that. Okay, how do we want to do this? Because this might get a little vicious. I think I want to put these guys over here. And then maybe we move Weldacram, and I put Magic over here. We can take advantage of the fact that he has that cool little crossbow. I think we have Gabine charge in there. And then we have few people tie up some of these other boars. Alright. So that's going to be the first boar to go. So let's have Weldacram maybe move in to this side. I'm gonna weakening blow on it so it doesn't do as much damage to me because I have enough points, and then we're gonna slant or annihilation on it, end his turn. These boars aren't gonna do much the first turn, but I will need to address them at some point. Gonna hit the dominant sow over there. All just got sharpshooter, which is amazing. We're gonna knock it back with recoil shot. So now it can't move in on us. This boar still can though? Okay, maybe not. And we're gonna end that turn. This boar goes. I was assuming this one would go at Weldacram. Next are these boars, so I want Gabine to move in. Now I would really like to be able to move right here, which I'm having problems targeting. There we go. She is going to slash. I think I'm going to use the protection on her. Then we're going to ovation because it targets all these people, and just in case someone else gets attacked. Which, I mean, she did, so that's an attack back. Maybe? Nope, not the one she's engaged with. Alright. Then kind of want to leave those ones alone for now. So let's move in with these two. Actually, if I move right here, I can hit the sow, can't I? I cannot. So we're just going to move here. Oh, come on now. I guess we do have to be right next to him to hit both the boars. And then, because I want to poison the dominant sow, we're going to throw a poison vial. End of the turn. These boars charge in. Gonna have our new guy see what he can do. Poison this boar. It doesn't look like he's gonna be able to do too much good, actually, until he gets to, like, level 5 and 7 or something like that, so I'm not entirely sure about him. Oof. Alright, you are going to move in and hit this boar. Then we'll take down on the boar. And we'll end that turn. This one wastes its turn just running at us. Magic, if you would. I think we reload off of that. And then we can move down. And we're going to hit this boar. And we get the attack of opportunity. And we'll end your turn. And now the dominant sows go. Nice little poison there. Have to be a little careful with this attack. No matter what I do, I think I'm gonna hit someone. So I guess let's dash behind this sow. And then it's this boar and then that boar. So what we're gonna do with ID here, I think we're gonna engage the sow. Which now this boar can engage us. So we're going to taunt to force it to engage us. Switch to defensive so we do more attacks. And then take out the sow. Alright. Owie. Attack of opportunity, got it. Since we're engaged again, I believe. Who goes first? This boar. Yeah, with ID, we're just going to... We are engaged, right? Okay, yeah. So we're going to try to take this boar out. Which we did beautifully. Gonna move behind this one. Guess I don't have rope to try to capture it, but now we're behind it. Got it, Valor Point. We are gonna weakening blow trying to take this boar out, which we did. Turn around, bop this boar. We're going to leave them alone for now. I'm going to stab this boar. And turn. slashing. And then we'll just move through the poison clouds. I'm not too concerned about them. And we'll galvanize for the extra valor point. Oh, Theham. That actually really hurt. So Astic actually can Askrit. Magic, if you would move here, we're gonna take the Sow out. So we get the attack of opportunity now, and we get the reloaded. Not that the reloaded really matters. Gonna move here. We're gonna first aid on Theham. Once again, I don't think that really matters, but sure. Ending turn. Gonna move some people down. This doesn't move you through poison. I just want you to get out of the way. This gets rid of your poison. So we're going to hit this boar. Going to move forward a little bit so I can do this shot hitting both boars. And then we were going to move back and end. I think this boar is going to charge Aldous. I stand mistaken. Goodbye armor on Wildecram, but that is fine. Once again, we're going to move forward. We're going to recoil shot both of these boars. That's one boar down. Galvanization. I'm going to shoot, hitting the other boar. Actually, both of these boars go first. And it doesn't matter, it's still his turn. So boar 2 down. So we're gonna run down with Theham. Oh, this was a bad idea. Whirlwind to these two, and they're down. Okay, because the crit and the galvanization, we got it. 31 pristine fangs, 6 pork, 9 carcass, 2 grease, and 12 leather. Now, we did get 2 injuries. I'm not sure how Wildecram actually got injured because he didn't take that much damage, but he got a laceration. So unit can no longer deal a critical hit. That's not the biggest deal to me, but we still will heal that. Theham, on the other hand, got a head injury and his willpower is halved. That is major. We're going to heal that. As for the armors, I need 2 on Wildecram, 1 on Indy. She still did not level up. Looks like I'm going to need 2 on Theham. Nah, I'm just going to use the 1 because he's only 1 point away there. And then Gabbing's only 4. Who else needed it? Oh, Indy. So we're fine otherwise, it looks like. Alright. Gabbing and Theham leveled up. And it looks like I also need to rest in the blizzard. Alright, so Theham, I want to double check this. He has a +1 willpower from the armor. So once again, I'm not sure how prevalent that's going to be, because like if I make the armor with if I make the armor with blacksmithing, that's not gonna be there, the willpower. So I think I should give him the plus willpower from that. And Gabine has that from the medallion from now. So I think we're fine there. So I want her to have the plus constitution, I think. I should probably give her some strength as well at some point, because 1 strength gives her a 1-to-1 bonus. And just having the movement also would be a big deal. So for now, we're going to career plans the willpower on Theham. And Gabine is, I think, I'm not sure how to build her. Because I would like a little extra strength on her because she gets strength. Or she needs strength for her weapon. I would like constitution just so she can take bigger hits. But if she has that armor, is that really the biggest steal? I don't know. But also, I would like more movement on her. Just so she can get into place. I think that's going to be a bigger deal. And so she can get in a better position so like my archers and the poisoners can get better hits. We are going to rest. I did notice I haven't been doing the paths like I should be. So I'm going to go into this really quick. I have been doing thrower quite a bit. So got a point there. Power and Glory, next level unlocked. So I have not seen this. You have reached level 2 in Power and Glory. I got a point. So some stuff here unlocked. Compete in arena or win a roost game in normal mode. Spend 30 non-temporary valor points. I've been doing that quite a bit. Specialist improve class skills 3 times. I can improve class skills. Safeguarding. Finish 10 fights with no injuries. Haven't I done quite a few of those with no injuries? I've completed that one time already. Okay. So for my point here, maximum valor point increased by 1. That's not the biggest deal. Forging. Left-handed items require 1 less part of each type. Minimum 1. That's big. That's throwing weapons and stuff like that, though, I think. Repair materials and village blacksmiths restore an additional 5. That would be huge. I am using a lot of repair materials. Forge weapon stats increased by 10%. Forge armor increases by 10. That's another big one. Strict rationing, And so between this and the rationing, I would need 6 less food total, so that's not the biggest deal to me. Trade of forged goods, sales price, so I don't really care about that. Forged armor have 1 additional armor layer slot, max 3. Careful salvagers, armor layers removed from their slots are no longer destroyed. For power experience, gain in combat increased by 10%. Requires 4 power, but damage from attacks of opportunity increased by 5. That could be good, and a lot of these seem good. I think I'm not sure how high these go, but I think what I would want is improved restoration and then art of the forge. These 2 points are the ones I'm going to go for first, and then from there I can go for some other stuff because this is just going to save me a lot in the long run. Improved restoration. And then Art of the Forge is just better equipment later on. Trade and craftsmanship. Looks like I'm going to get a point because good payer. Rest 10 times with no wage left to pay. So that means like I don't owe people money, I think. And then versatile craftsman. Gain 10 profession levels. And that got me 3 points. Wow. So I'm at 2 of 10. I got 1 point. Sell 10 crafted items for a total of 1,000 crowns. That is a thing, okay. Eat at least 1 feast during 5 meals. Make 20 items using camp materials. What does that mean? And complete 5 trade missions. Anywho, long distance running. Movement speed on the roads increases. Wages paid to companions reduces by 10%. Carrying capacity increases. Each work 20 carries 10% more. So this is equivalent to the 10-pound increase and then some, I believe. But it requires transporters. Purchase price of trade good increases. Possibility to negotiate missions on list of bounties. That requires a lot of influence, which I'm a little short on. I see myself turning in a lot of people for money, prisoner-wise, to jails. So untouchables would be good. And then I see myself going to negotiators later. I just don't see myself using this now because I have like no influence. I keep spending it. So that would be like a good one later. And I'm about to learn or get a few more of these pretty quickly because I'm about to get cook. Tinker I can get pretty easily. Actually, prolific craftsman I might be able to get somewhat soon. Oh, I know what producer means now. Never mind. So yeah, a few of these are probably gonna be done pretty soon. So let's go untouchables, then negotiators, and then from there into the things that negotiators unlocks. Crime and chaos is still not not going anywhere. I don't know how to do smuggler as of yet, but we'll see about that. Then mysteries and wisdom, alchemist. So I created 5 tier 1 alchemy recipes, discovered more locations, and spent 5 more knowledge. All right. Is there anything I can cook? That's not wolf. Can make grilled pork. That's gonna help out. And I made all of this stolen, so that's nice. Then maybe I should make the bread. So that's 6. I'm gonna leave 10 salt. Actually, no, I'm gonna be passing by the town again. I'll just make the 15 bread. At the workshop, is there anything I really need? I have the 3 torches for later on. I need rope. I needed rope for the hats. Although I would like some more pittance. That is the thing. So I can always buy more hemp to make into the hats. So, yeah, I can get more stuff for the pittance later. I have some. Oh, I actually need to camp. That's right. I don't have a scholar for Altar of the Eye. Actually, that doesn't need a scholar. I have enough valor points. So let's have our person pray to the Altar of the Eye. There's no guarantee that anything will happen. But what really worries you is what might happen if you don't. Grants random bonus until the next rest. So, alright, let's eat. I'm gonna do the creme brulee like usual. Then we have some carcasses. These weigh a lot, but I think we're okay. That's gonna give us the odd. Let's eat some of the grilled pork. So that's 33, and then a bread puts us to 37. We can rest. We don't really need the happiness from the booze. I don't want people to get drunkard or anything like that. I think we're all right. I just want to double check that. I have a second miner. I forgot about that. So Hackert can either be a brewer, a bard, or a scholar. Let's make him the brewer. Because then I make this, which will get me more booze to either make people happy or whatnot later. I don't really need that valor point, and I can get the happiness, which gets me influence. Happiness goes up by 4. Your troops' happiness is 15. Your companions are happy. I gain 15 influence. Blah, blah, blah. 5 satisfaction at the dirty mug. I have insufficient resources to make more brandy, but I did make 4 brandy. So what I'm gonna do is get the recipe for cider. And we're gonna make cider instead. Or actually, can I age the brandy? No, he's not a good enough brewer. Okay. I think that's kind of what that means. So we're going to make cider instead. At the tavern now, because I have an additional recipe. Oh, what's this? Bandits again.
Don't worry. My customers know how to behave, and I promise they won't cause any problems for you. I just need a place where I can trade with them discreetly.
Refuse to let the black market into my tavern? Well, as long as they're being good customers, sure, they can set up shop for a while. I don't care if the black market's in my tavern. But I need to go to the menu, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy a barrel of ale. And we're gonna staff this with Perry, who knows alcohol production increasing, or knows how to produce extra alcohol. And then Perry is gonna make cider, which is gonna wait. That's gonna attract both peasants and merchants, I suppose. Interesting. And looks like I'm good to raise the price a bit on the apple pancake. Cool. For the layout, the larder is new, but we'll order that. Oh, that's over there, so it adds 1 dish slot to the menu. Cool. So now I can have grilled carp. I'm going to up the price on that a little bit. I don't have anything else, but now sailors are going to come. They don't like my music, but I wonder if I put up additional tables. You're in the way. And then I had another lute playing for these people. Then I could hire another bard. 11 comfort, 17. The bards seem the same. We have a female bard already, so let's hire Wartales. He looks like he can play. What I'm not sure about is if I can change the music each one plays. I don't think so. Yeah. Adventure galore. The scholars like Ballad of the Naked One, Saga of the... Yeah, I only have the 2 songs, so I'm not sure. I'm curious now. If I were to send a bard somewhere, do I steal a song? Nope, just potential rewards of prestige. I don't really care about. I get it when I get it. I suppose I'll send her away for this job for now. And then when she comes back, I can fire her. One way or another. Alright. That's enough of that for now. There is no iris here. There are people I can most likely capture. Oh, am I even gonna be able to see the snow iris? Yes, I am. Okay. If I look carefully enough. And then there are wolves up here. So maybe I get the wolf meat the guy needs. Looks like I'm gonna have to pay people soon. Hey, wolvesies! Be good puppers and go away. Otherwise, I'm gonna take your meat. Okay, so there's a group of 5 there. There's a group of 6 here. Realistically, there's no way of splitting my group, I think. Like, doing this single out I usually do. Because someone is going to be left over there. So what I'll do then... Bean can be the bait. All right. And we'll have Weldacram. So, oh, the alpha's way up there. So first is that wolf. So I suppose Aztec's gonna have to go in and hit this one. Hopefully take it out. Oh, you know what I can do to actually engage it to make sure I take it out is take down, and then we barrage of blows. Oh, I didn't go into defensive first. Oh well. Then the wolf up there, so Weldacram can go. Gonna weakening blow on it first. So it doesn't hit us as hard. Then Annihilation. I can hit the right button. End of that turn. It goes. Next is this guy. Who can get to Unliad. Who I'm not too concerned about, actually, if I'm being totally honest. But he'll just take out that wolf. Also was kind of using Gabine as a little bit of bait here, so we'll see how this works. Hit a wolf. I don't think recoil shot's gonna hit anyone. I don't think this is gonna work, but can I... Well, it does work. So that doubles the range of recoil shot if I want to use multiple points. Good to know. Knocking this wolf back. Ending turn. Oh, that one at Gabine, that's not good. I need to get her help. Indy. Actually, we can get you here, then run to right here and hit both wolves. And we'll leave it at that. Next up. Yeah, because I get to attack of opportunity this wolf. So what we're going to do is taunt first, defensive stance, then barrage of blows it. If it don't take it out, I was going to have magic do the job. I end that turn. Galvanize. Just gonna slash at the wolf. Ovation just in case anyone gets attacked. And then we're gonna protection. Hitting the wolf, reloading. Oh, there's a really good chance of hitting Wildecram there. I don't want to take it. Just looking at that angle, we're going to hit him in the back. Oh wait, it says chances there. 81% chance. I'm taking it. 81% chance works. I didn't see that chance before. Alright, we're gonna poison vial these 4 wolves. And I'm gonna run here so I can whirlwind. And end turn. It does get Theham hit, I think. Oh, nope. He was a little bit too far away. So I can capture a wolf. I'm a little tempted to, but I don't have an archer yet, so we'll not. Which one goes first? That wolf. The alpha at that. So let's Devious Whirlwind, take these 2 out, if I can. And then we're gonna have you run here to run away. Then Aztec can move to the alpha that's about to go, take down it to engage, go to defensive, and then take the alpha out. End turn. Hi there. Yes, hello. This is the wolf that's about to go, so we're gonna poke it. It has 1 health, and it otherwise would do damage. Gonna run up behind these two. Whirlwind them. And move away. Ending turn. Gonna bonk the alpha. Ending turn. Looking at what I have left. Laughing at Bear because she has the zoomies. Right, so we're gonna run over here. Weakening blow on this wolf. So that should allow us to move again and maybe take another action. No. Okay. Ending that turn then. I'm hoping that what I can do is aim and hit this alpha down. And they want to run. Okay. Last wolf runs. Giving me 8 wolf meat. Aztec became a tormentor? Critical hit and damage increased by 5% when a 2-handed weapon is equipped. I guess this counts as a 2-handed weapon. It's a brawling weapon, though. Like, 2-handed weapons are usually labeled as 2-handed, I thought. Bow isn't labeled 2-handed either. Okay. So 8 carcasses, 8 wolf meat, that's enough for the guy. Pristine fangs, 28. So that puts me at 85, so almost enough to buy one of the recipes. More leather, more grease. Gabine really needs a repair. So that puts her at 23. I'm gonna repair Wildacram and repair Aztec here. And it says I still need 2, but I'm not gonna waste that. So moving on. Oh, Aztec leveled up. So he's level 4 wrestler now. Yeah, he needs the willpower. He's 1 away. So we'll take that. I don't need the investment in him. So we'll take that. Didn't need to career plans that. That's awesome. So we're gonna go over to this. Last time I got a bounty to talk to these guys. So I'm gonna wait on that, actually. Grab all the snow iris I can. Oh, there's another one right here. Then we'll go down. I say we'll go down, and then I see all this. Yeah, we'll go down soon. It's just that I want the snow iris so that... Why does that look weird? That's just mountain, I think. Some kind of a mountain camp thing that I can't go into. This snow iris is just a rarer thing that I would otherwise have to, like, buy. So, I guess it's common technically, but I think the pony actually leveled up to the point where I can get work pony. So carrying capacity increases by 10. I'm not gonna do the career paths on it yet, though. I did get path here, so famous, get more influence. And that's that for now. Okay, If we want to rest, I'm just going to go down and get the comfrey here first. I need to pay everyone in this one. I don't need the thief at the chest, so we can pop him in the tent for now. You can go there for the points. I don't have a scholar for this yet. You're making brandy. Or not brandy, but something, so that's fine. I'm not gonna make the wolf sausage. And otherwise, I think we were good. Yeah. Alright, so pay the troop. Gonna eat the creme brulee. Gonna need at least one carcass there. We have a lot of them, so that's good to have on hand just to even things out, I think. Maybe I start eating the carcass. Let's eat a few of the carcasses just to get weight down. And then I have booze later on to fill those evens out there. And then the rest of the grilled pork. Happiness +3. Experience in combat up. Alright. So companions are happy, got 15 influence. Promotion items changed. A wedding was held in my tavern plus 100 copper coins. The black market turned such a huge profit that the agent gave me a cut. So I'm not sure if that included the three, was included in those profits, but I got 300 coins. Wow. So he's making more cider. Just kind of wanted to check. He's at 12 of 80. Okay, Aldous wants to talk. After my incredible performance in the last battle, the others must think I'm the best there is. And they're right. You made some good shots there, buddy. Rejoice. Get 40 influence. Daydream. Relive this feat of daring do. Get experience. Or rejoice. Why is rejoice twice there? But I do want the influence. Or he can get 90 experience. What would that get him? Not much. So let's get influence. Rejoice. Gain confidence after this feat. You know, I can... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Rumor has it that there's a tavern for sale in Marheim. I can appoint a lieutenant. I'm not sure what the... Because I got galvanized on Gabine here. When I promoted her. I'm not sure what would happen if I promoted him. And I'm not sure it's the best idea to promote the Tinker. Well, otherwise it would be Weldacram that I would promote, I think. I suppose Theham would be another good idea. But maybe we promote Aldous. His wages go up, but he has been carrying us. He's made some really good shots. It was Weldacram, Gabine, oh no, who was our starters? We started with Gabine, Weldacram. No, Weldacram came after it. So it was Gabine, Astic, Theham, and Aldous. So let's promote Aldous. So it'd be him or Theham, I believe, that I'd maybe go towards. Because they're the original crew. So Lieutenant for Aldous. Tactical order. Allies around this unit gain orderly. Generate twice as much valor. So if I put that on Gabine or Weldacram, because of their defensive stance, that's really good. Just got to think about using that then. That's the wealthy farm. I don't think they like me here.
Are you mercenaries?
Oh, wait, I haven't done this yet.
Blessed be the all-seeing eye. You are our last hope. I swear I will find a way to pay you. You must warn my husband's friends. They need to come and help him. Yes, ask them to come. If only they could speak in his favor. Reason with the people who want to kill him for a handful of grain.
So this is another one of the Fate of Children things. She's promising me a bar of soap. You have to remember how much a bar of soap was actually worth back then.
My husband only told me that his friends live north of the lake, not far from here. Please come back quickly.
Sure.
I am terribly sorry. I shouldn't have agreed to this, but we'd run out of food, and we were starving.
So that's kind of why he did that. Is there anything around here? Okay, there's hemp. Let's get that wood. And I suppose we're going north to this. That was not on the original agenda. Hey, bandits. Just ambushed 7 hoodlums and 7 poachers. Maybe I capture a few. I am surrounding the lot of them. Okay. There are a lot of them, though. There are 14. Not the person I originally had thought. So I thought Indy would grab this, then go at that hoodlum. So let's grab Weldacram, go at that hoodlum there. Actually, I go at you from the top. I still can, and I can grab the hatchet. Okay. Yeah, Bean probably just runs in there and grabs this hoodlum. I would love people to be able to go and get the poachers there. Trying to see what happens here. Get everyone on the left side if I can. And go from there. Alright. Well, maybe not Hackert, because he has access to some of these archers. And we'll go with only 2. Get a few more of them. Alright, so first off is that one. So I'm going to go in with Weldacram. Pick up this hatchet. Throw the hatchet at Poacher. Continue down. Weakening blow on Hoodlum. Annihilation on Hoodlum. And turn. Now they're going to get a few goes at me. Took out his friend. You're a bad shot, sir. Next up is this hoodlum followed by that archer. So my thought was Indy can move, take this hatchet, throw it at that hoodlum. Taunt, switch to defensive, and take him out. Pop, pop, pop. That's another one down. Those archers are actually going to be what gets me here. Okay, next up is that hoodlum. So what we're gonna do is galvanize for the point. Moving. Weldercram is put in place, so I want to ovation. Same with Indy there. And then we slash at him, ending our turn. Gonna move all this here. Oh, we're just out of range. I wanted tactical order. So let's... shoot, take out this hoodlum. Aim. Because then... can maybe take out this hoodlum. And end our turn. They got a lot of archers, man. That's kind of what I had wanted. It's about that many. Or like an even amount of range to a melee, but... so he goes next. So we're gonna make sure he doesn't. Pop. Now Astic. Can take down. The crits almost got him. Almost didn't need to do this attack. That is just so vicious. I love it. And Astic's turn. And we're even on units now. Let's go and tie up this poacher with the Unliad. I got a bit of a plan, so I'm just going to run here for now. And we're going to poison vial. Guess I need to move a little bit more. I wanted to hit all 5 of them, but I don't think I can. No matter what I do, I hit 4. Okay, so I'm going to hit these 4 with Poison Vial. Oh, I thought I was going to hit 4. Okay, whatever. And then if I run... so let's say... right here. I think I hit both of them. And then they get poisoned. We'll end that turn. We'll see kind of what happens from here, because I think things are going to hit the fan with how many are about to go. But they are heavily poisoned, so they're gonna be dropping. But at the same time, I do gotta be careful here. I think I can go here and hit all 3 of them. Yeah. So that's one more down. I got galvanization. I can poison bomb. Hit these 4. So that poor sucker is poisoned for 10. End of that turn. Got a poison for 8 here. 7 damage. Okay. So Hackert, Galvanization, can whirlwind hit these 3. Just drop them. End turn. Beham can whirlwind hit these 2. Drop them. And they're demoralized and want to flee. I really want to capture some, but I don't know if that's going to be plausible. I wish it would let me look around a little bit. I'll let him go for the point. No injuries. Got another damaged dagger, which is Dex plus 5. We got a Raider's bow, which is Dex plus 5, plus Vicious Shot, which is the knockback, which is nice. Ship's Log, which I can sell. Some Marsh Parsley, which is good for alchemy. 36 crowns. Lockpick. All the goodies. So Gabine does need a repair. So aim with Mildecram. Astic only needs 1. I realistically don't need to repair 2 there. Indy needs it. Beham doesn't need it. Hackert does. And then we're fine. So Indy finally got her level up. We are... Oh, she has willpower at 16 already? Cool. Okay. So I'm going to take the movement on her. Don't need a career plan set. That way she can get into position faster. I had talked about using Bruiser on her. That way... Or maybe Slayer. Because I had thought maybe using her as a attacker rather than like someone to tie people up. So if I go Slayer, she applies bleeding with arterial precision. So that's already lose 20% of their health at the end of the turn. But if I'm in attack stance, it applies 2 poison, which is another 10% of their health and stackable with things I already have. Or in defensive stance, apply corrosion, which is lose 15% of their armor, which could be big depending upon the target. And then she gets minus 2 constitution, plus 2 dexterity. You know what? We'll try it out. I thought about Bruiser, but that seems more of like a tank/tank hunter. And I'm going up against a lot of smaller guys right now. Hackard also got a level up, so level 4 Poisoner. I do want the movement up on him as well, just so he can get into positions better. He's not having that much of an issue, but it does just help for him getting around in the battlefield. And like him not having, especially with him having that devious whirlwind, not having to like accidentally attack allies, things like that. Definitely gonna be tossing the throwing knife on you and the ham for now, and we'll make more of those. And Unliad. So, like I said, making more of those. Indy can have the Outlaw's Tabard for now. Then out of you 3, does the dagger do better for anyone? On Theham, this is 12 to 15 rather than just 13. Kinda tempted to go for the damaged dagger if I'm being totally honest, but nah. And then Aldous. 7 to 13, 10 to 16, so our bow is better. Okay, good to know. Continuing on along, we're gonna go up here still. Grabbing everything along the way. cruise on along when we're not in the forest.
Our boss is open to recruiting anyone, including refugees. The villagers are blaming us for taking advantage of the situation, but at least we're not letting these people starve to death.
I mean, you got a point there.
How I managed to get all this? Ah, hard work. That's the secret.
If you say so. So they're all stolen already, but what happens if I steal from you? It still raises suspicion, but it's just stringy meat that I would want. How about this stuff? This, on the other hand, sure. You'll be wanted by the guard for theft. Are you sure you want to proceed? Oh, because it might put me over 100, okay.
One of our new recruits hasn't returned from his first assignment. I'm starting to worry. Stealing grain should be quick and easy. Something must have gone terribly wrong. He probably just got delayed. He seemed capable enough for a refugee.
Well, guess what, lady? One of your friends is about to be hung from the gallows.
Caught red-handed on his first try. I never should have recruited a simple farmer. He just doesn't have it in him. He cannot hang by my fault. Pack it up, lads. We are leaving. As for you, come and meet me at the farm. We could do with your help.
You know, she doesn't look like she's changed at all model-wise from the last playthrough. Well, now I can just take your stuff. Ha ha ha. Is that really all that there was here? What about, like, all the wood? What about all the bricks? I see storage barrels. I see... Murmur. I am tempted to come back here after we take the bandits out to see if more stuff is there. Oh, paths. Mystery and wisdom. Oh, collect 100 more resources, sure. But I didn't originally intend on doing this.
Release the refugee immediately.
I just wanted to go to that place to get the wolf meat for the guy who had the plague, I think it was. And then this just kind of was on the way back and I had forgotten about it, and then I was going to go and do the rat plague, or the plague rat nest. But things happen, as you see. And I think this is one of the things for the fate of Tiltrin. So, I mean, trying to get in Tiltrin done one way or another. Is this guard just the, yeah, I'm gonna punch ya? With no one here really has weapons, and all of them are very well armed. This is not gonna end well.
But you brought bandits, mercenaries. Are you willing to let them slaughter us to save a thief?
No.
He's just a desperate farmer. Let him go, and no harm will come to you.
Who's to say you won't be back in a few days to plunder our supplies? No, we won't let any of you leave.
I mean, how about you let thieves leave as long as they relocate? That sounds like a good plan.
Very well. Have at you.
Mercenaries, whatever those thieves promised you, I can pay you much more to defend us. We'll even forget you were ever involved in this.
I mean, they didn't promise me anything. It was the man's wife. You should probably do something about her. And also, it was a bar of soap. Oh, that is new. A seasoned poacher. Strength, dexterity, and constitution increased by 20%. I get the adjustable straps for this. I think that increases my movement, which I would really like. So we'll attack them. And I get 13 allies. Last time I did this, I only had 2 allies helping me, so that's interesting. They're in for a very bad day. Alright, so some characters are important. If they die, the battle will end. Important allies must be protected and important enemies captured. Well, this is about to be a very bad day for the enemy. The village chief Odie needs to live, and Isabeth there needs to die. So, Odie, I feel like you should be back here. Other than that, though, like... let's give them some bait soldiers to go at. And capture as many of them as I can, if I'm being totally honest. It's hard to tell where my people actually are. I'm just going to tab to them really quick. Yeah, okay, we're good. So I get the first go. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Astic run up and probably take out one of the scoundrels. So what that's going to look like is... actually, yeah. So we're going to take down... Astic's feats have earned him the nickname Astic the Bulwark. He earns an aptitude point. And that's because he engaged so many enemies. Cool. So Astic the Bulwark. And now that we're in defensive, we can take out the scoundrel. I would have thought someone else would have been the Bulwark here, but sure. Now the boss goes. And they're going to go at one of the Flannic soldiers. Ouchie. And one of the throwing daggers took him out. Bonk on the Marauder. That's fine. You know what? We're going to try to capture this Marauder. So, let's run up to him. Throw a knife. Devious Whirlwind. Then I can poison these 3. Oh shoot, that was my own guy. That's Astic. I can cure the poison. Sometimes it's hard to tell who's who when there's so many people out. Then with magic here, we go down, we hit Marauder, and we end turn. Thank you for engaging one of them. He stabs you back, that's fine. Gonna run up to him and knock him out. Thank you for the payday. And then we can hit this hoodlum. Oh. Okay, let's see who's over here. She can't be captured. So let's take them out. What's that gonna look like? Let's do arterial precision. That's gonna engage them. Because I was in attack, that applies poison and bleeding. I'm gonna switch to defensive so I attack extra times. And they're at 2 health, so when they punch me, they go down. Or the Marauder just takes them out. That's fine. Gonna go at the Marauder. Moving up to the side. Whirlwinding. And we'll end that turn. Gonna try to capture him on my turn. So that's gonna be Gabine moving in and knocking out. That's gonna be a fail. We're also gonna galvanize here. And then we can do an ovation. And then we'll end that turn. Okay, I have 2 left, so that's these 2. So what we're gonna do is move down, shoot the poacher, recoil shot the poacher, and how far can you get? That's fine. Alright. End your turn. And then Weakening Blow would take out the Marauder. And if I did Annihilation, it would make it so that we couldn't try to capture the Marauder. So we'll just do that. And then they get their 2 actions. %100% success rate. We'll take it. That's 2 captured, and then because they're blocking all of that, we're gonna run all the way around. Accurate has the mobility to do so. And then we'll run. I guess that's in a straight line, so end turn. Oh, they hit me. I was expecting them to go at the phalanxes. Unliad can then go at this hoodlum, knock them out. And then we'll go up to assist. She's gonna wreak a little bit of havoc down here, I think. Oh, Indy. At least we got those riposts. Oh, the throwing dagger. So I have someone who is dying there. Next is gonna be this hoodlum who's locked up. Okay. So what we're gonna do... Since they're blocking the ways, I'm gonna ignore them for now. And then we're gonna take out this poacher. Then moving forward a bit. And we're gonna get a better spot there. And end Aldous' turn. Magic can go here. First aid that poison off. That would take the soldier out, so we're just gonna go up and end. I was hoping to capture him as well. Oh well. You're out of my way now. Weldicram can heal Indy. Then we're gonna move to right here. Weakening blow on Isabeth. And then annihilation on her. And then they have the one hoodlum, who I guess doesn't want to flee. Running up. Ending. And we'll go in behind him and try to knock him out. Aw. So moving to his side. He is engaged, so he can't attack anyone else. Our captain can try to capture and fail. And they ran him through. We tried to save him. Alright. Well, Indy got a injury. That is a laceration, so unit can no longer deal critical hits. We will be fixing that. And, well, how far away is this from town? I'm probably gonna have the blacksmith repair my armors, if I'm being totally honest. So we're just gonna heal here. Outlaw's layered armor, carrying capacity +7, guard +10, armor +17. Champion statue. At an arena, spectators can buy this kind of figurine in the stands as a souvenir of the tournament. That's kind of cool. Only 11 gold. Slightly better Outlaw's tabard. And a really good ringleader's dagger. So that is going to go on the ham. Because 14 damage rather than 13. And the plus dexterity. Then Hackert can have this one. And Unliad here. Yeah, it doesn't really need either of those. Okay. Magic leveled up. And he has 16 willpower. None of that due to anything here. So what we're going to do is career plans movement, because that is a big thing for him right now. Once I get to like 16, I think I'm going to go all in on dexterity. Astic leveled up. He has enough willpower. And he got the bulwark here. Actually, he didn't level up. He just got the aptitude point. So we're going to go on movement here just once again for the getting in positions, things like that. And Waldecram leveled up. Is any of this from... Does not look like it. So going to career plans the movement once again, just so he can get in position easier. And we'll call that a day. I'm going to take everything here. I'm going to keep that roost bowl because I didn't see that we got that. Just because I saw that the win a game of Roost Ball in normal mode. So I'm not sure what that's gonna be, but we'll see. And then we can talk to the people here.
Your ill-advised intervention almost cost us our lives. But since you killed the bandits for us, I am willing to forgive you. Here is a little something for your trouble. Now, skedaddle, and leave the good townsfolk in peace.
Sure thing. More influence, adjustable straps, and 20 to the fate of Tiltrin.
You let them hang my husband. May the beast take you.
Well, maybe he shouldn't have gone to the bandits. I know hanging isn't the best, but, like, it was kind of a common punishment. The other common one was, like, chopping off his hand, wasn't it? I'm gonna see if there's anything in the camp that I can take now that the bandits are gone. I don't think so, but I thought it'd be worth a check. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this time. I think next time, dropping off the bandits I caught in the jail, checking Stromcap, repairing all that jazz. Then we're gonna go and get the plague-ridden husband, give him the wolf meat, give him the cure, see what he does, and then go fight the rat infestation. If there's time after that, I plan on fighting Stika. I'm not sure. It's Sika, I think. But that's going to be the plan for the next episode, and then we'll continue from there. Continuing on the fate with Tiltrin, all that jazz, but I really want to get to the rat extermination stuff. Because I've never done that. I'm kind of interested, so we'll see about that, but also kind of just improving everyone. And especially if I get the plague-ridden husband, but he's the brute that I think he is, I think we can replace Unliad, which I'm really not impressed with because he doesn't get skills. Like, I'm really not impressed with him, if I'm being totally honest. So, I'm probably going to be letting him go, because it looks like they have, all outlaws have the same skills, and I'm not impressed with those, so I'm just going to keep turning them in, and if I capture someone else, I capture someone else, and maybe they have something better. So that's going to do it for this time. As always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.